Not too bad for a dub. D's POV on the on the high till it out of here tip. Things are looking kind of slow too. Well, things are closing up. I guess this part, I mean, it's a big city though. About 8 million people. But yeah, live from Nanning, near the border of Vietnam. Near the border of Vietnam. I'm going to take a quick walk. Might do a quick drink. Don't want to get too, out of hand because in about 12 hours I got to head out of here. Been doing some editing. Editing vlog action. Editing vlog action. Got some epic footage. Editing vlog action. Things are looking up. Things are definitely looking up as far as opportunity and as far as momentum. China will always be there. China will definitely always be there, always be here. But just gotta make things count in Vietnam. Literally and figuratively, gotta make it count. Yeah. And Nanning, also called the Green City due to its tropical climate. I'm in the Guangxi section of China, the Guangxi province. And yeah, we're about to take a little quick stroll. Take a quick stroll. But yeah, that's a dub. This is a dub. You know what I mean? I'm gonna miss this, man. I'm 14, 15. We're about to go downstairs, get into some action. Hold on. Other way, other way, other way, other way. Gotta go to the railway station. Check out of here. It's not too far. It's about like an 8-minute taxi ride. I gotta flag a taxi. I probably can call the front desk and see about a taxi. I believe most can do taxi services. Just get shit shaken from there. But yeah. Yeah, tomorrow. Friday, but it'll take some time, like Monday afternoon. But I think that bus out of here to Vietnam that leaves at like 6. So I got some downtime action. Got some downtime action. Yeah, this is Nanning at 12:30 in the morning. In the morning. Yeah, Green Tree Inn. Yeah. For any stalkers, no, I'm playing. Got some lively activity going on with the older folks having a powwow, older Chinese having a powwow. I seen a few chicks nearby, which we'll call it. It looked like a parlor. What is this? Can't even read it, but yeah. Got some fruits and other stuff. Fruit stand. Pretty much about to close shop from the looks of it. Yeah, things are slow. Like I came here about what time did I come here? About like 10. It was about train ride was about 4 hours or so. So I came here about 10. Yeah, really just editing some shit, charging some other shit. That's pretty much about it. But yeah. I would say the mood in Nanning is a lot calmer than Guangzhou, a lot calmer. And the weather, man, I'm gonna miss this weather because going into Vietnam, they're gonna bring the heat. You know what I mean? Definitely gonna bring the heat. Shit. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss this California type chill out, mellow weather. That's nice and breezy. You can wear a hoodie like this and be straight. You know what I mean? Or you can wear a short sleeve, just like Cali. But in the day, y'all, that's about to change. Yeah, things are super slow in Nanning, at least this section of Nanning. Now, there's a park called the People's Park. It's one of the largest parks in China, and it's from the looks of it, it looks like Washington Square Park. This is called the Green City as well because there's a lot of greenery. There's a lot of like spacious kind of forest type weather. You know what I mean? I passed by it. I'm gonna show you guys some majestic scenery because I took a few pictures and yeah, it looks great. But yeah, Nanning, this section. I guess the Shai Shang hold on. Shang Bin Lu section, if I'm not mistaken. Because the X's in China are pronounced S. So if you see if you see China and it has like X, it's just S. So yeah, but anywho, yeah. This is my last live stream in China. Last live stream in mainland China. Guangzhou kind of tore a new asshole. Um, at least the section I was at, you know what I mean? The section I was at, you know. But this is cool. One thing I'll give like I don't know, man. At least Chinese dudes, like they will stare you down like nobody's business. Like they really like staring a brother down. They really like staring you down for sure. Like it can get pretty intense. I guess that's a negative, but not to get too into negatives, let's get into the positives. The positives is a taxi action. I got a flag. Note to self: go to the park and flag a taxi. See how this park actually see this majestic scenery. Look at this scenery, man. Look at this lake. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, man. Went to get a quick bite to eat, but all the stands are closed, at least in this area. You know, it's not like each city's different, you know what I mean? That's why, although my time in Guangzhou, look at it, man. Like I said, this is very Cali-esque. Very California-esque. Look at it. Palm tree action. Look at it. West Coast. Smoke weed every day type action. Oh, shit. I love it. Anywho, yeah, I'm not gonna base my like here's the thing, like I'll give like I gave Mexico a chance. I can't you can't base the whole country just on one city. You can't base the whole country just on one visit. Although at least I'm more familiar with with the general big city Chinese mindset. I don't know. I think like Chongqing, I would definitely have to visit Chongqing. I would like the Yunnan province just because it's actually the least visited province in China, like one of the least visited provinces. Um, and it's pretty behind. I would say real behind. And I came in contact with a few when I was in Laos. pretty much the few good instances I had in Laos were with people that were from the Yunnan, Kunming region of China. I don't know why I'm walking down these. Well, I'm showing you guys the scenery, showing you guys the greenery. This is called the Green City, Nanning, China. The Green City in the Guangxi province of southern China. Got a fisherman doing his thing. Well, not a fisherman, a guy fishing. My dumbass. See some KFC action. Might hit up the Colonel. But I don't got a grip on me. You know what I mean? I'm in the poorhouse. I got about who cares? Who cares? I got enough. How about that? I got enough. You know. I got enough to hold me down for a while I get shit situated. You know, on the adult tip, on the responsible adult tip. Responsible tip as well. You know. Yeah, the people here, very chilled out. Like that's what I'm saying. Like each city, especially each province in China, it's like its own world, you know what I mean? Its own thing. But this, where I'm at, I'm about like, I think 3 or 4 hours from the Vietnamese border. So I'll be in Vietnam like later in the evening tomorrow. And then from there, you know, settle in Hanoi, you know, do another live stream, also do some vlogging. Settle in Hanoi for about like a day and some change. And then from there, you know, go to Ho Chi Minh, you know what I mean? Oh, shit. But yeah, KFC is super popular in China. I noticed that, like KFC, they love the Colonel out here. They love the Colonel, for sure. The chicken is okay. Like I said, the best chicken I've had, the best fast food fried chicken is McDonald's Thailand. I swear. McDonald's Thailand, they're spicy because, you know, they hook it up with like their own herbs and shit. Man, when I tell you like that spicy chicken in Thailand it's on a whole nother level. Some more scenic action of Nanning, China. Your boy did it. He did it. I did it. You know, things didn't happen in some regards as expected, but still appreciative. Still proud of myself for doing what I set out to do. In a good way, too. You know what I mean? I was settled in China. Had a good overall, besides a few things, a good stay. You know what I mean? For a decent price. Can't complain there. Yeah. I was in Nam back in 68. You were in Nam. Well, how was Vietnam? I'm assuming that you were, you were out there in the war in Vietnam, because because my dad, he was in Vietnam too a little bit after, I think stationed a little bit after the war. But I know a cousin on my dad's side, he was also in Vietnam during the conflict, during the war. But what say you? Like, you were back in 68. Weirdo Alert 21. What was the reasons? What was the reasons of you being there? And yeah, drop a comment, please, about that. Drop a comment. Drop a couple comments. Weirdo Alert 21. Weirdo Alert 21 says he was in Nam back in 68, Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. That's going to be me. Oh, shit. You know what? This one will talk about taxi action. I'm going to have to, how about swing back here and catch a cab to the station? Oh, shit. This might be some action. Because it's near KTV. And KTV, we know the type of action KTV has. Although, it's not for a baller on the budget. But I don't know, man. You know what? Because I'm young. You know what I mean? I'm young, so I don't have the moolah like that. I'm not established like that yet. But when I get my paper right, man, I'm gonna rip Asia a new asshole. I swear. You know what I mean? To make up for these broke times. But that's a diff. I'm getting ahead of myself for now. Just should I walk to KFC? Yeah, should walk to KFC. At least try. Some. This is crazy. Ah, shit. I guess Weirdo Alert 21 has left the building. Weirdo 21 has left the building. I would like to hear some Vietnam stories, because I try to ask people on my dad's side who was there during the conflict, but didn't want to give out a whole lot of information. I didn't want to press either, but yeah. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, yeah, 360. This is 360 degrees because, my dad was stationed in Vietnam as well as Korea. I went to Korea, head to Vietnam for teaching. This is some 360 action. You know what I mean? In a lot of regards. Also, you know what I mean? Because I got to China. When I got back from the States, my first real job, which gave me the initial funds to get shit going, was at a Chinese lighting festival. You know what I mean? So this is a 360. This is some 360 action, some story arc action. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like the big building, huh? Like materials and all that. I know what you're thinking. Why is this fool always at a restaurant with his goofy ass? It's like, I gotta eat, Live streamers gotta eat too. You know what I mean? In many regards. Speaking of that, can you like, comment, subscribe, also share the video? You know what I mean? Live streamers gotta eat too, man. Don't you want your boy to eat? Don't you want your boy out of the clutches of corporate slavery? I do. Let's get in here and try some KFC. It's closed. Let's see on the other side. I'm pretty sure it's closed too. But let's see. Oh, yep, it's closed. KFC's closed. Yeah, it's closed. Goddamn, oh man. Everything closes, at least at this part of town, real early. Which is kind of crazy because it's a city with damn near 9 million people. This has almost as many people as New York, but I guess this part of the city sleeps. Ah, shit. Yeah, they do love the Colonel in China. They like the Colonel. Colonel earning some big bucks. Woo! I want to get something to eat. I want to get some drink too. I might switch it up. I might get a Budweiser. You know what I mean? I might get if I see a burger joint, I'll get a burger and a Budweiser. You know what I mean? Get some. Give me some of that good old Western Americano type of dish going. You know. An uneventful final stream so far. Uh, yeah, this is just a section of Nanning, which is close to the border, close to the Vietnamese border. At 12 going on 1 in the morning. In the morning. Oh, shit. Okay. That's what's up. Should I walk? I think I should walk. Even though, okay. I was about to jaywalk, but it turned green. All right. That's what's up, too. Yeah. Yeah. About to get some to eat. About to have a tasty treat. Oh, shit. Yeah. So this is some high roller action. Definitely some high roller action. KTV action. This is where a lot of action goes down. This is where the big boys play, The big boys play. Funny enough, China's on some 90s shit. Because mongering in China is called play. You're a player. You know what I mean? That's what they call it. That's the nickname for it. I'm playing. I'm a player. That's what yeah. Well, yeah, that's definitely where the big boys play, for sure. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, this section is slow, though. Slow. These posters look nice, though. They're like very big, very large, very dramatic. I like it. You know what I mean? If you're going to advertise, do it big. You know what I'm saying? Do it big. Oh, I get it. They got it. They posted up for the people coming out of that place, KTV. I would like to go to the KTV, but it's like, I know, I don't want to waste anybody's time. I know, my pockets, because the bar action in China, I'm like, the decent bar action is steep. You know what I mean? Party KTV. Yeah, we all know what that is. But I don't know. I guess I'm very much a street and bar guy. KTV it'll be different, but it's like the bar scene in Party Pier, but way more expensive. Way more expensive. But there's Vietnam, though. There's Vietnam where I can, for 25 to 30 a pop, I can play big boy, too. I can be a big kid now, too. So, there's something for everybody. You know what I mean? There's something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get something to eat, though. That's the thing. Trying to get something to eat. Yeah. KTV. KTV. Where the players play and the ballers ball. Gotta respect it, at least in that regard. Respect to the players. Respect to... Actually, the players and the ballers kind of fuck it up for guys like me who's just trying to get his rocks off on the cheap. But, you know, certain places cater to people like me versus others. That's why I will always, no matter what, Mexico and Thailand are my favorite places so far. Like, I will always have an affinity for Thailand and Mexico because they spoil your boy. Your boy could do his thing. Your boy could really do his thing and they're not hitting me over the head crazy. So with that, you know what I mean? China's cool, but my heart lies with Mexico and Thailand. That's where I'm at. And the West Coast. And you know what? We gotta give North Kakalaki to at least a little bit, but really it lies with Mexico and Thailand. You know what I mean? That's where, you know, that's what shaped a lot of things for me. You know what I mean? Mexico and Thailand. But yeah, boring. This section is boring. Is there even a 7-Eleven near here? Because I'm trying to get at least somewhat of a snack. I was searching some sushi places because I'm in the mood for sushi lately. I've been in the mood for sushi for a few days. I'll probably hit up a sushi spot when I'm in Hanoi once I get settled and shit. Yeah, man, I'm in a sushi mood, and the place that did have sushi like closed like literally like 30 minutes before I arrived. So I'm like, dang, you know. So, but yeah, anywho, gotta find something. I always end up in the tucked off areas. I noticed that. Like, I always end up tucked off. Tucked off, getting sucked off. Tucked off, getting sucked off. Tucked off, getting sucked off. But no, oh shit. But no, it's cool. It's cool. The area I'm at was $20, but a good stay. I mean, the bed's nice and comfy. You know what I mean? I could have done some hostile action, but to be honest, between the shit in Mexico, you know what I mean? Basically on the homeless tip, or damn near it. Then coming back at a situation with living with mom on a couch and shit like that. Like, this is like, I haven't had my privacy in over a year. So just imagine not having adequate privacy in over a year. You know what I mean? What that does to your psyche. So yeah, I don't want to... Hostels are cool, I get that, but I want my own personal space. You know what I mean? My own personal space to relax and chill. You know what I mean? At my own accord, at my own will. So yeah, definitely not in the mood for anything other than that. But yeah, 20 a night, especially for that, is good money. It's good money. I got a spot for the next month. Single room. I'm gonna enjoy that too. Get things really shaking. You know what I mean? Really, really, really shaking. You know what I mean? I mean, I I have an interview too. I mean, well, I'm getting at it. I don't want to throw too much out there, but I'm getting to it. But yeah, getting to it. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm just and with that sense of privacy and of everything, more adjusted for sure, more adjusted. You know, more adjusted, more relaxed, more adjusted. Yeah. But damn, man, I'm trying to figure out because everything's closed pretty much except for that KTV spot. You know what I mean? I don't know. We're gonna do another lap around. I know, right? Another uneventful live stream. Hey, man, I got a vlog coming up though. I got a vlog with some epic footage and some epic, you know, I got some epic footage coming up. You know what I mean? I'm like 30 minutes in, and I haven't even. So I know once I touch down in fucking Hanoi, or I touch down Ho Chi Minh, it's gonna be crazy. Now, here's the thing: Hanoi, for what I've been told by contacts and friends, is that Hanoi is closer. It's closer to this. Hanoi is closer to like southern China, just China in general. Ho Chi Minh has that crazy wildness of like Cambodia and Thailand, and the party scene. I seen it. I know the neighborhoods. I watched the videos. I know the neighborhoods are where to go. Ho Chi Minh, aka Saigon, I would say is definitely more on your boy's speed. You know what I mean? When I touch down, I really want to touch down for a few days. Then, of course, get to my responsibilities. But I mean, being a workaholic is being just a workhorse. Hell no, I gotta have some fun with it too. So yeah, I definitely can't wait to touch down on Vietnam once I get settled in, for goddamn sure. My first massage might even be a legit one. To be honest, because my back has been killing me. Oh boy, shit. We'll get to it. We'll get there when we get there. I want to get a quick bite to eat, though. That's the thing. I want to get a quick bite to eat. Oh shit! But yeah, this is Vietnam. I mean, not Vietnam. This is this is Nanning, China, on the border of Vietnam. Vietnam is like not too far, a few hours away. And yeah, this is the last bit of me in China. You know what I mean? Been here for what, like basically 12 days. 12 days. 12 days. So yeah, 12. I guess when it's all said and done, about like 13. But anywho, yeah. And this is just the surface, This is just the surface, I didn't even touch like on the third. I just scratched like a little small surface in Guangzhou. And I went to a few spots on the here and there. You know what I mean? I would say though, Apple Maps has led me on more goose chases than is necessary. And I figured out the trick. Now the reason, and this is, because this whole, because VPN and firewalls and all this other shit that China has, that has a lot of, U.S. stuff blocked. When you're in China, right? When you're in China, when you're putting things on Apple Maps, you got to turn your VPN on so you can get that full connection with China. Then, when you want to get on the internet, you got to turn your VPN back on. So you got to do a lot of toggling, you know what I mean? You got to do a lot of toggling in general, but yeah, it's just how China is. A lot of toggling. Yeah, it's pretty much the nature of the beast. But yeah, rule of thumb though, when you have to make sure your VPN is off. Ugh. While you're using your maps, Apple Maps. Apple Maps is the only thing that works. If you're in China as a U.S. citizen or as a foreigner, you pretty much have to have an Apple phone of some kind because Apple Maps is the only thing that works for us. Google Maps is out of the question. You can't use Google. You can use some. It's weird because you can use a lot of Google services with your VPN, but it doesn't matter how strong your VPN connection is. You cannot use Google Maps whatsoever at all. Like it would say, you can't use it. DD Maps, which most Chinese people use, they don't have an English option. So the only reliable maps that work in China is Apple Maps. That's it. You know, point blank. Period. That's it. See this small convenience store. Let's see about some treats and some eats. Yeah. What's this? I don't want to go too crazy with it though. That's the thing. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Slow lock and load with this. Chicken feet. Shit, let me get these and then what else? I think these will suffice. I think this is good enough. Oops. Okay, was it 4, 8? Should I get a monster? Let's see. This is alcohol. I'll get a monster too. Okay. Sure. I'm just over there playing World of Warcraft. That's crazy. I I got to get used to. Oh yeah, energy drinks in China has zero carbonation. So I guess how they are in Thailand. Thailand, the energy drinks have zero carbonation. So I'm basically just drinking a flat. It kind of fucks with your head a little bit. Because, I'm the energy drink connoisseur as well as the beer connoisseur. Um, yeah, I'm not used to. Because you expect carbonation, you expect the fizz. And I smell beef. But I don't have beef money on me. I want a good hearty meal too. Cause I had like a little rice dish. But this is some upscale type of joint. Upscale type of joint. For sure. Upscale type of joint. I'm saying joint like I'm hey, got some like German Celtic looking beer. See what type of joints they got. Oh, they got this is the goddamn what's this place called? Oh. Oh, it's okay. Damn, language barrier. That was awkward. Because that's like a hot pot place. I want some beef, but I also want something cheap. I'm getting sick and tired of noodles, though. I'm getting just about sick and tired of noodles. Some convenience store. Might have to stick to these little snacks then. Oh, shit. And there's nothing near here either. That's the crazy part. That's what's crazy about it. This area kind of reminds me of Laos, but it's more developed and the people aren't as hostile. I wouldn't even say there was a hostility. It was just, I don't know. It kind of was, but I don't know. Not from the chicks. The chicks were cool. It was just more to do. That goes without saying. When it comes to traveling and mongering, you're naturally gonna get more of a hostile bent for men than you will women, especially younger men. They see you as that competition. Which, to be honest, the only competition. I'm pretty much my only competition. Denzel from last year is Denzel's only real competition. You know what I mean? That's who I compete against every day. Denzel from last year. Oh, shit. That is my sole competition. I wonder if this cat meat, this sure as hell smell like cat. This smell like straight kitty cat. I'm not talking about pussy either. I'm talking about like meow. I know it's not cat. I know it's it's just like fermented fish sticks or like lobster or something like that. It smells like cat. Oddly enough. I don't know. Yeah, I paid about 15 yen. How much is 15 yen? Let's see. Let me do the quick math. 15 yen. Quick math. Bought an energy drink, a beer, and a snack. Oh. The spice is sneaking up. This shit's spicy. That's the thing about these southern Chinese dishes is that the spice sneaks up on you. Sneaks up. Oh, jeez. Hello. Do you have beef skewers? Excuse me, do you have beef skewers? Like, do you have beef? Like, beef skewers? Like, yeah, like beef? Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Man, these have a kick to them. Oh, yeah, they're closed. Sounds about right. I did come off, I guess, a bit rude, abrupt. My bad about that. Hey, man, Guangzhou was rubbing off on your boy. I adapted. Oh, shit. But yeah, Guangzhou, especially in the area I was at, kind of got to be a little rude. But man, Guangzhou might be the rudest city I've been in, to be frank. Just the brashness, just like, yeah. I don't know how to feel about these, because the heat sneaks up. I swear, it's like, kind of tangy, kind of spicy. You know what the weirdest snack I ever had in Asia? I tried a dried. It was like a dried or jerk chicken neck. I had a shitload of spices. When it was packaged like this, right? I damn near threw up. I remember that shit. It was actually a little bit after I filmed. If you check my main videos, I have a video called Daytime in Vientiane, right? A little bit afterwards, I circled back and had that dry jerk chicken neck with heavy seasoning. Yeah, man. I almost threw up. That shit was disgusting. I don't know if it's. I don't know if your neck kind of psychs itself out and thinks like it's being cannibalized, but swallowing a neck, a dried, jerked neck, is Yeah, they should feature that in Guantanamo Bay for torture, because that was some other stuff. Ugh. My tongue's become. I'm gonna throw these away, man. My tongue is. Oh shit. My tongue is legit becoming numb. The spice is sneaky spice. Sneaky, sneaky spice. Oh yeah. Okay. Beef skewers. Ugh. Yeah, that. What I just had was disgusting. Well, yeah, just skewers. Oh shit. My tongue is numb, man. My tongue is numb off that shit. I don't know what I ate, but that shit was crazy. Nanning, they like their skewers, at least on the street scene. Every place has its own theme, its own delicacy. This theme is ni hao. Do you have gonna have do you have beef available or just oh, hold on. Translation, hold on. Got a black pepper steak. Okay. Got a black pepper steak. Okay. Black pepper steak action. Ugh. I was in the mood for some steak, and it's not. Whatchamacallit for? I got gypped. By that Middle Eastern restaurant, which pretty typical, as expected. Shit. Let's try this beer. It's called Yanjing Fresh Beer. Yanjing Fresh Beer. Oh shit. I spilled this shit all over me. Chinese beer is excellent. I love Chinese beer. I can see why China consumes the most beer per capita out of any country in the world. Their beer is straight up amazing. You know what I mean? Amazing beer. It's sweet and smooth. That's why I like smooth shit. You know what I mean? I like shit smooth. Yeah. Very smooth beer. Very smooth. But yeah, about to get a black pepper dish. Was in the mood for some beef. Finally got it, cause that shit, that dried up squid or ever had, that was disgusting. But I can't complain, cause that was like what, 60 cents, but still, the principle of the matter. You know what? One thing I'll give China. Yeah, man. If you keep it on a local level, you can have a decent time. You can have it your way. Have a decent time. I'm just the awkward son of a bitch sometimes. No disrespect. I can't say that. No disrespect. It's Mom Dukes. Just the awkward guy. Yeah, look at this, man. Yangjing fresh beer. Yangjing fresh beer. It is sweet, it's smooth. From the Beijing Yangjing Brewery. This, I'm not gonna lie, this isn't as good as Pearl River Draft. This is a lot more watery, I'm not gonna lie. But there is a sweetness and a smoothness to it. I have to say, versus Pearl River, this is a lot more watery. A lot more watery. Kind of on the seltzer water tip. Kind of on the seltzer water tip. Yeah. It'll do though. It was like what? This was like 60 cents. You can't complain on that. I would have to say their Pearl River beer, Pearl River draft beer. Outside of Beer Lao, because Beer Lao is my favorite. One of the few good things in Lao was the beer. And it was sweet, it was smooth, and you can get a large liter for like 70 cents. Oh shit. That was what's up. A liter for 70 cents. It's like the best shit ever. Good shit, good shit. About to chow down on a pepper steak beer. On a pepper steak. On a pepper steak. The price is $25, so it's better than goddamn that one at that Middle Eastern market. Like I said, when you're in China, deal with the Chinese only. When I'm in Vietnam, at the Vietnam spots only. You know what I mean? Gotta keep it at a local level. You know what I mean? Gotta keep it on a local level. You go to these local spots. I like the vibe of Nanning. I like the vibe. So far. It's very different from Guangzhou. Less aggressive, more chill. At least, I said that about Mexico City and see how Mexico City did me. At least so far. Calm, cool. Burp some of it back up. Yeah, that squid snack was crazy. That heat snuck up on me. And like I said, my tongue was numb. So I had to throw that in the trash. My throat was kind of numb too because that heat. No go. No go. Oh, shit. Look at this. It looks excellent, yeah. With the fried egg too and the noodles. Come on, man. 25 yen? I was a fool going to that Middle Eastern spot. Yeah. A damn fool. Oh, shit. Paid $32. They can kiss my ass. Oh, shit. Let's see how it tastes. decent. It's like a skirt steak. You know what I mean? Like very thin. You can't really complain because this is like what, like this meal is like literally under $4. So there's really nothing to complain about, and it's fresh. Nothing to complain about. No complaints here. No complaints. It sure as hell beats that noodle stuff. I mean, noodles is cool, but everyday noodles is like eating anything, doing anything every day. Will naturally drive you mad. We had a steak. For the overall price, can't knock it. And to keep it a buck, I would rather have this than that overpriced Pee-wee steak I had a few days ago. I think it was weird. It was medium well on one side and then well done on the other. Like, what was that about? I should have just stuck to the goddamn fucking lamb over jasmine rice. That's a great Middle Eastern dish, though. I'll give it that. That's probably one of my favorite dishes, to be honest. I give halal food this, although I'm not Muslim. Not Islamic. Or really support any fractions of Islam. But one thing I'll give halal food is very... Halal food is light and clean. And I like the rice and the spices they add. Because I had Afghani food, and I'm familiar with jasmine rice and stuff like that. Halal food, there's there is a cleanness to it. It's really, it's really put together. I'll give it that. But yeah, this meal for the price, can't complain. No complaints. Is it 5-star? No. But it is decent. The steak quality, is it the best? No, but seasoned well. The meat's not tough. I mean, it's actually a good cut. The meat's not tough. It's seasoned well. Has a hardiness and kick to it. Can't complain. But yeah. Enough me eating. Let's sow the scenes. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, shit. Yeah, my last day in China. Last day in mainland China. I was thinking about Hong Kong, but this was a shorter distance, and because I would have to go to Hong Kong, because I took all my money out, so I, no option of flying. So it's like I take the money out of Hong Kong, which I went to the Bank of China, had to go distance, almost about an hour out. Had to go to the Bank of China, take some money out, and then circle back to the station to get to here. Hong Kong would have took more time, would have cost more money. And I would go. I don't know though. We'll see. I mean, plus that fire. There was a fire. Um, at Hong Kong. I killed damn near 200 people recently, just a few days ago. But yeah, would have liked to enjoy Temple Street because Hong Kong is, it's its own state, has its own currency. I mean, it's like 90% Hong Chinese, so it's like a British influence, up to date China. Fully modernized for the most part, fully modernized, developed. But they have, it's the best of both worlds because also prostitution is fully legal. It's fully legal across the board, and it's cheap. Probably the only few things that are cheap out there. You know what I mean? Because Hong Kong is expensive. Like a hostel's like $70. So thought about it. Yeah. For this trip at least, Hong Kong is a no-go. Hong Kong's a no-go. I'm not gonna lie, this heat's kind of sneaking up on me. God damn. These southern Chinese dishes, they sneak up on you. The heat is like a ninja. The heat's on some Shaolin monk ninja type of deal. It sneak up on you, sneak up on you, drop kick you. But for the price and the portions, no complaining here. I don't know. Good meal. Good meal. Like under $4 too. Under $4. In developing third world foreign countries, mom and pops is where it's at. Nothing like mom and pops. Mom and pops is where it's at. Hook it up. Hook it up. Hook it up. Oh no. Yeah, I can't wait to go to Vietnam just because they're used to foreigners. Because I don't know, there's I mean, I obviously know my presence, right? I'm self-aware enough to know how I'm generally perceived. But after a while, it's like, come on. All right, I get it. I get it. I'm a young black American. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, I get it. But no, I mean, they don't know. They don't know. I mean, they're just, with any stranger, you're just gonna have your perception is just your perception, or you're not gonna take the time to get. You know what I mean? It's like the conclusions people draw in their head about whoever, about you or whoever, is the conclusion they draw in their head. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter anyways. But plus, there's enough cool people to go around. But yeah, Vietnam. Just due to the nature of how things were, especially after that war, um, they're more familiar with us, have a certain degree of respect for us. Um, Southern Vietnam, more than Vietnam, has a respect for the Westerner. Um, Northern Vietnam is like China, you know what I mean? Very guarded. From what I was told, very old school Asian, very old school Asian, you know what I mean? From what I've been told. So, but I mean, things are more peaceful, and I guess compared to Southern Vietnam, Vietnam's cheap as hell. It's all throughout the board. Northern Vietnam is slightly cheaper, um, less traffic compared to like Ho Chi Minh in Southern Vietnam. But just like China, it will cater less towards a person like me, for sure. And it'll be, I don't know, there'll be, I'll be walking on a tighter rope, So, yeah, I'm rocking with, for many reasons, I'm rocking with, that. Southern Vietnam, you know what I mean? Da Nang is like, Da Nang seems like it's the I guess the Phuket of Vietnam, which could be interesting. But if I'm in Vietnam, I want to go for the winter. You know what I mean? I want to go for the biggest city with the most stuff to do, with the most available chicks that I can, the most shit to do too. Which is Ho Chi Minh, you know what I mean? So I'm rocking with Ho Chi Minh. I'm going all in on Ho Chi Minh. Southern Vietnam for the win. Cheap as hell. Got a 2-week stay for like $70. Gotta rock with Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh, Ho Chi Minh, Ho Chi Minh. Got some interviews, job prospects lined up. Hell yeah. Ho Chi Minh. Saigon. One of the things about Saigon is that they drive crazy as hell. They're like up there with Thailand with traffic collision related deaths, as well as pollution. So no place is perfect, right? I'm still gung ho about Ho Chi Minh, just because of the opportunities it presents for a person like me. It's pretty much my final frontier. So I gotta go with it pretty much as my only viable option to stay here in Vietnam. So with that, I have to go full force and respect it. Yeah, has its host of issues like every country does. You know what I mean? No person's perfect, no country's perfect, no neighborhood's perfect, you know. But yeah, despite the pollution and the crazy traffic, Ho Chi Minh City, its space is just large. It's huge as fuck. So I gotta, once I get this job, I really gotta factor in my commute. Because if I'm in the wrong side of town, like, man, that's one thing I gotta factor. My commute. For goddamn sure. Because if I'm in the wrong side of town, that could be like literally an hour. Oh, fuck, that's like an hour. Now imagine like going an hour drive there and back from your work. It's like, shit, fuck that. I want something. I want something close. I mean, I might have to tough it out in the beginning until I know where my work's gonna be. Just be in the hostels on the job hunt. At least for like maybe a week or so until I get, until I get something. Then go about getting longer term stays. But yeah. I mean I already got my 2 week stay, so it is what it is. But I should have figured I should have did that. Who cares? I can adjust. I mean I'm an adaptable guy, just keep adjusting. Let me pay this man. Just a second. Yeah, for 25 bones, can't complain. For 25 bones, can't complain. At the slightest, can't complain. Yeah, this section really likes the skewer action. Really likes the skewers. Oh, shit. You know what? I am getting close to the Southeast Asia because of these roads. That's one thing I got to factor in. That's one thing I'm going to miss about China is that, their roads are nice and smooth. So this is getting me already trying to preparing me for Southeast Asia. Let's see who should I rock with. Should I rock with Guinness Stout? I think I should rock with the Stout. I'll do a switch up. I have a change of course. Go German. Let's see here. What else do I want? Do I want another Red Bull? I have another Red Bull. Another uncarbonated Red Bull. Then, what else do I want? I gotta calm down because I'm being the poorhouse. Might get another quick snack and that's it because stay hook it up. They got this and the goddamn. Actually, I'll talk about China. I don't think I had enough to drink so far. I'll go with 6, 7. It's 13. That's good enough. 13. 13 yen. Yeah, I'll just rock with that. Leave the stout alone. Let's leave the stout alone. No, let's leave the stout alone. No. Get what is this? Truffle chips? Black truffle chips? Let's go with this. On yeah. Let's see. You.
7块
Yeah.
7块
Yeah. Okay. Cheapskates back at it again. Oh shit! You know what? My dumbass actually did have change. I did have enough change that I didn't even know it. Ah shit. Shit. Yeah, the block is slow. The block is slow in Nanning. But the people are more chill. More chill and quite frankly more respectful. You know what I mean? Guangzhou was on some disrespectful shit. Very disrespectful. I think the Mixu ice cream, which is supposedly the most popular ice cream. This is the most popular restaurant, fast food chain in the planet. You know what I mean? More people have. This makes like almost twice as much as McDonald's, believe it or not, which is crazy. I've had this several times. I had this in Thailand and in Laos. Um, the ice cream is basic, but it's like you can get right. Probably why it's so popular. You can get an ice cream cone for like 10 cents. know what I mean? So they're on some like early 1900 shit. All right. Sneaking through the vents. Sneaky. That's the thing about China. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. Oh, this is refreshing as hell. This shit hits the spot. This green apple. Woo. This green apple hits the spot. Really hits the spot. Green apple hits the spot from all angles. This is really good. This tastes like a... Imagine a green apple Jolly Rancher, but as a soda. This shit is delicious. Damn, this shit's so good. China really barely, at least so far, hasn't done its sweets right. But the soda action and the beer action, I'll give that to China. Soda and beer action. Let me ask a quick question. Oh, they probably don't have it. Do they have it? I was gonna say, I thought they had inhalers, but it looks like it's just heartburn medication. I know they have inhalers over the counter in Vietnam. And when I went to Chinatowns, well, Chinatowns isn't China. Well, I went to Chinatowns in Thailand. They had let me finish this amazing beverage. I even know the name of it. Screenshot action. Thumbnail action. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I know in Chinatowns, Bangkok, they had inhalers over the counter. But I know for sure Vietnam does. I need to get my inhaler on because Ho Chi Minh City has the worst air pollution out of any city on the planet, on planet Earth. It has the most, the most, the most, the most, the most, the most, yeah, the most air pollution out of any city. No, for real, they have the most pollution. Not the most pollution out of any city on the world. So I'm really gonna have to stock up on my inhaler. I'm gonna have to get geared. I mean, I'm kind of getting geared right now. I mean, this is close to Vietnam physically. Also, I think in a way, you know, it's the atmosphere is very close to Vietnam. That Southeast Asia kind of chill, live and let live sort of attitude. You know what I mean? Cause film that chick like the way I did wouldn't have flew so much in Guangzhou for sure. So I'm already getting close to Vietnam in a way, culturally too. You know what I mean? Cause it's a few hours away. I'm a few hours away from Vietnam. But yeah, yeah, atmosphere a lot more chill, a lot less aggressive. Um, the people are actually respectful. You know what I mean? Yeah, like they look you in the eye. They don't treat you like a. Oh, it's cool, man. Just I have to come back to the city. You know what I mean? I have to come back to the city. Yeah, nice change of pace. Nice change of pace. Shit. See, this one I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm getting back to Southeast Asia, man, because these roads are kind of rickety, kind of rickety, kind of rickety, very rickety. No diggity. For real though, very rickety. Um, yeah, getting back to Southeast Asia, man. Your boys, in many ways, my second home. I will outside of Latin, I gotta give Latin America. I don't know, cause Dominican Republic. I get Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, like this, that Caribbean area. It's like I don't know. It's very. There's a lot of bitchiness and assholery. You know what I mean? It's like the Black American ghettos, but they speak Spanish. That's what both of those vibes give me. And to be quite frank, this is gonna be controversial. I think Chinese might be the blacks of Asians. You know what I mean? There's a umphness, there's an aggression, there's a lot of bitchiness, a lot of assholery. You know what I mean? For sure, unfortunately. Oh, dang, really getting on my controversial tip. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. Chinese might be the blacks of Asians, just in regards of attitude. Just a certain attitude. Even I don't know, the chicks. There's a certain. How would I describe it? There's a certain bitchiness, kind of demanding demeanor from a lot of them. That I want to shake myself from, because I had that taste, with Dominican, Puerto Rico. You know what I mean? I don't like a certain type of attitude, a certain type of demeanor. Yeah. And I'm not one of these guys because the passport bros thing was like, oh, these American women. Oh no, this type of atmosphere, this type of attitude is present. I would say globally, but yeah, more places. In some places more than others. I would say places like Mexico has less of that for sure. That's why the Mexicanas, you know what I mean? The Mexicanas will always be good with your boy. No fuss there. I got issues with the police. I got issues with some, kind of how would I describe it? Kind of street punk assholes. But the chicas, the Mexicanas, no problemo, no problemo. Thailand. I would say Thailand probably has the sweetest women. You know what I mean? All in all, you know what I mean. Just as a just as a rule of thumb. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Just the atmosphere and yeah, like I said, a lot of not so much here, but Guangzhou, a lot of bitchiness and a lot of assholery, unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to keep it tall. I'm gonna have to keep it a green. I'm gonna have to keep it a buck. You know, not my style. Not the type of shit I would want to get. Not the type of shit I want to get jiggy with if I'm traveling because I travel 10,000 miles. Can you believe that? 10,000 miles from home just to get the same bullshit I could have got in the States. You know what I mean? And I wasn't. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right, China does China does have its reputation, but goddamn, I'm like, goddamn. So it's nice to come here, and Nanning, which I like says close to the Vietnamese border. It's the mood is more relaxed. The mood is more relaxed, less umph. You know what I mean? And it has just as much people. So what I'm getting at is like with each of these places, because I'm not like, because like I said, this is my third go around the globe, right? Third going around, this sphere we call planet Earth, right? And societies are ultimately structured the same throughout the world. You know what I mean? It's just between the first, second, and third world. It's just who's behind the curve, who's ahead of the curve, who's on the curve. You know what I mean? Um, but the structure is pretty much the same no matter where you go. The social structure is ultimately the same throughout planet Earth because we're all human beings and we all, there's a certain hierarchical system. I don't want to get too deep into it. Haves and the have-nots, all that, that political and all that shit. But what I'm getting at is like when it comes to the attitude of the women, when it comes to the attitude of the people too, it's some people want to say it's like a genetic thing. Some people want to say it's this and that. I would say more of anything, it's a culture and an environmental thing. I mean, of course, yeah, to a certain degree, yeah, race and genetics have a part to play in it too. But I think ultimately, a lot of this shit is, you know, just a culture environment thing. You know what I mean? In a class thing too. A lot of people talk about, especially in America, I notice, because America's like the way America's now, with like everyone's like divided into like the little groups and they're like little identity politics bullshit. America's back on the 70s. It's like a whack ass 70s meets a whack ass 90s, pretty much. That's the vibe of the United States currently. But what I'm getting at is like currently America's on some race stuff, like race this, race that. Let's have a race, drag car, drag queen, all this bullshit. Race, politics, identity politics. Everyone's confused. You know what I mean? It's kind of like lame, very gay. But what I'm getting at with all that is race is the main thing. When really, throughout pretty much every society, on planet Earth, I would say it's a class thing. It's a resource thing. You know what I mean? It's a keep certain groups on top and keep other groups at the bottom, and then keep the rest as footstools and like pawns. Basically, it's a whole thing. Um, the way I see it, you know what I mean? Um, throughout every society on the planet, but yeah, despite all that bullshit, because it's not a geopolitical channel, this is a trick monger slash travel channel. Um, Nanning, like I said, I came here when things were slower, so the street scene is chill. Street scene is chill. Um, the people versus Guangzhou are respectful, courteous, nice. It's a breath of fresh air, man. Is this China? I don't even feel like I'm in China no more. Man, this is a breath of fresh air. You know? Even the hostess in the counter was nice. People, I'm like, okay, shit. Okay, people do have a heart in China. Okay, this is cool. You know? God damn. God damn. But yeah, but what I'm getting at, yeah, I came here when things were, even when I was lost, I had people like try to help me out, show me my direction and shit. I was like, man, this is a good change of pace, man. Nanang, Nanang gives a thumbs up for me. Nanang is D approved, D approved. D approves of Nanang, China. You know what I mean? Wouldn't mind coming back here again. Would not mind coming back here again. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, cool, calm, slow, breezy. Yeah, my type of atmosphere. My type of get down. Um, those chicks at the parlor probably aren't there anymore. Because when I was getting lost and I walked through, I seen a couple of nice young chicks, you know what I mean? With the legs crossed, smoking a cigarette, neon lights, you know, had a, I'm just giving the description, this is true, had a poster of, a woman half naked laying there. It's like, okay, it's a parlor, but we get the drift, we get the message. Uh, Pretty sure they're not there anymore, but such is life. There's plenty of that in Vietnam, but one of mine gotten just a parting gift from China, you know what I mean? After all your boy been through to get here, and still kind of went through some BS, but hey, yeah. There's plenty of pussy to go around in China. I don't know, it's just the area. Well, even the options I had were like older. So, it was kind of on me too, to be honest. Can't just blame it solely on that. But, anywho, this concludes these POV. Kind of slow, but you know what? Taking it slow isn't a bad thing. Taking it slow isn't such a bad thing. So, peace. Last final live stream in China, mainland China. But really, this isn't really China. I mean, it is China, but it's different. You know what I mean? This is like, well, I'm on the edge of Vietnam. You know what I mean? Both physically and culturally. So, yeah, good transition. Good transition.